How's it going, everyone? My name is Sinikle, and welcome back to another Higurashi, When They Cry. So, it has been a while since I've been doing this. Terribly sorry for the, I guess you can call it, break? Or hiatus. It's just been that I've been so enamored with Umineko because of its great-ass story, and I'm hoping you all have enjoyed it as well. But it's time to get back into some Higurashi, especially with Arc 6, titled Tsumihoroboshi. So let's go ahead and continue from where we last left off, which, if you don't remember where we last left off, the link to the playlist is down in the description below. Go check it out. So without further ado, let's go ahead and continue. Yes.
笑い続けていれば、いつか幸せになれると信じてきた。誰かのことを思えば、相手も自分を思ってくれると信じてきた。悲しかった思い出を置き去りにして、少女は明日を見つめようと前を向く。甘えず、頼らず、たった一人で未来を切り開くために。その先にあるものは幸せか、それとも不幸せか。罪滅ぼし。誰かを愛したかった。でも本当は誰かに愛されたかった。
はい、いらっしゃいませ。
So as you all know, because this is Arc 6 already, once that shit happens, shit's gonna go down. So let's go ahead and enjoy that crazy, wacky side of things on this arc.
特製のフランクフルトはいかがですか？
I'm expecting mega crazy!
あよ。
Oh, okay.
シロップはイチゴにメロンにブルーハワイがあるよ。
Hawaiian blue syrup. Oh my god, why does that sound so good?
おみくじたこ焼きいかがですか？
Takoyaki, oh, daddy, yes.
あたりにはマスタードがげっしり。
God damn it, I'm starving now. What the fuck is wrong with all of you? There are a great many booths at this year's Watanagashi Festival. Fantastic. Anything can become a festival if there are vendors selling food and music for Bon dances, I thought. It's still June, but it had been extremely hot the past few days, almost as if it's already summer. When you have a June festival with Bon dance music under this kind of weather, the only thing that's missing to make it a perfect summer festival, is fireworks. Hell yeah! What the fuck? Oh my god, I just got ear raped. What the fuck was that? I heard a voice coming from my portable radio. Are we playing as Oishi-san? Oh my god, jazz. What the fuck? Sorry. It approps, man. With this earphone, it looks a little like I'm secretly listening to the horse races while on duty.
はい、おいしいです。
Hell yeah.
感度良好。
How can you understand anything from that shitty-ass quality of a radio? Holy fuck. The 80s, man. Who wants to go back to those times?
その麦茶、勤務中に飲める麦茶？飲めない麦茶？
Oh my god, it hurts! My ears hurt so bad.
その麦茶、缶ならもらっといてください。コップなら自体でお願いします。はい、了解です。それと、紹介役員が挨拶に来てます。
Yeah, whatever. Can you please just shut the fuck up?
村長と、
Ah!
その崎家の方からも。お寮のばあさま？やだな。 大石は巡回中でいつ戻ってくるかわからないとか言ってごまかせません？無線があるんだ
からすぐに呼び出せるだろうってすごい剣幕でして。
Oh, she really mad. She pouting. Cry me a river.
あんのばあさま、死ぬときは絶対脳梗塞ですね。了解了解。すぐに戻ると丁重にですよ。お伝えください。
Oh well, I guess I'll have to go back. And mingle with the locals. Haha! Ah! All of a sudden, a group of kids came running towards me from behind. After a quick look at them, I noticed that they were the granddaughter of the old bag and her friends. Hello. They occupied the corner of the shooting gallery stall, making a lot of noise. Oh yes, this familiar scene, alright. Mion Sanazaki. When acting her age, she's a cute, normal girl. But do I ever hate it when she acts like a member of the Sanazaki family. She'll be the boss of the Okonomiya Yakuza territory in 10 or 20 years. Just you wait and see. And while I was thinking things like that, I noticed that Mion wasn't the one taking leadership of her group this time. It was the boy. That boy. I know him. He just moved here recently. The boy from the Maebara mansion. Keiichi Maebara-kun, was it? I heard that the Maebara family is from the city, and they're supposedly very rich, too. But he doesn't flaunt his family's wealth, and he has a good reputation because of that. Even though he just moved here, he's already adjusted to his new school, and he's popular with his classmates, too. Everyone in the village seems to like him as well. Yes. He's very interesting to watch, as a person of many moods. What the fuck? Boys of his age sure have a lot of energy. Hell yeah. God damn it, I miss my teenage years. It's true. A lot of energy. I'm 27 and I feel like shit. To be young again.
おい、次はレナだぜ。ここでレナはかなり美味しいタイミングだぜ。
大丈夫レナ？具合悪いんじゃないの？
ごめん。
Come on, Rena. Come on, pep up.
ちょっと射的は横で見てたいかな。
Oh, don't you go taking the pass now. Come
な
on,
ら、
play.
無理をしないで休んでいるといいのです。
God, don't encourage her to take breaks. Come on, play.
では、レナさんを飛ばして、ここでいよいよ真打ち。
God damn.
私の出番でございましてよ。
Over my dead body. It looked like only 4 of them were having a good time. The girl called Rena seemed outside of that circle of smiles. Her name is Rena Ryugu. What was her real name? I couldn't remember, but I can check when I get back to the station. Rena is only a nickname. I believe she moved here a year before Maebara-kun did. Her mother divorced her father, or something like that. She's a strong girl who does all the housework by herself. She's a very modest girl, I'm told, which is rare in this area. Oh, era, sorry. Era. There's no A in front of that. Anyway, what? Unlike Maebara-kun, it seemed like she hadn't really opened up to her friends just yet. They had looked like a group of 5, but there's distance between her and the others. It's a little sad, you know. Maebara-kun has become a part of the village, but Rena is still by herself. Well, that's just how it looks to me. Oh god, the radio man is back. Ow!
おいし了解。
Damn it!
地域のお祭りにまで挨拶に来るなんて、うちの所長は地域交流に豆だな。沖宮の祭りに来たって話は聞いたことないのに。
ああ、こちら高杉です。
Oh my god, what the fuck?
大石さん聞こえますか？どうぞ。
はいはい、大石です。ただいま全速力で帰還中ですよ。もう1分ほどお待ちを。
If I don't hurry up, even the chief might end up calling me. I ran back to the headquarters tent. Oh my god, they got a tent set up? Oh shit, what the fuck? What the hell's going on? Oh. Oh my god, Beefy Boy! Oh yeah! What the fuck? Oh, okay, there's... Okay, it's just speeding on through the night. Alright, cool. Alright. What the fuck is happening?
大石さん、先生が到着してます。
Okay, we're just skipping events, I see. That's fantastic.
ああ、どうもどうも。
Holy shit! Dude! Fucking Christ, there's a huge ass difference. Oh my god! Fucking huge ass boy. Lay off the donuts, would ya? Holy shitbags.
どうですか、入江の先生。
Oishi entered the cordoned off area. Oh yeah, this is yep, okay, got it. And there people from forensics were taking pictures of the corpse from various angles. Eri was squatting down next to the dead body of Jiro Tamatake. Tommy boy, no! When he stood up, he looked pale.
信じられません。
そりゃ私だって信じられませんよ。初見で見た限り、仏は喉をかきむしっています。
I do not like the sprite for Oishi. Oh my god. Not only is he fucking like gigantic with man boobs, but look at his face. It's just creepy. Fucking Christ. Oh god. Ugh. I have to. I'm so sorry. God damn. Fuck. This looks so much more natural. Oh my god.
それも自分の手でです。こいつはまっとうな死に方じゃない。十中八九、何らかのヤバめな薬物でしょう。
彼は何らかの薬物の常習者だったということでしょうか？
No.
さあね。
If this certain drug you were addicted to, you would have, well, I mean, after the first fucking take, you would already be dead because no fucking drug that you would be addicted to would have you clawing at your own throat. Hello?
そいつを調べるのはどうやら我々の仕事になりそうです。
大石さん、この角材は
2x4.
多分仏が振り回したんじゃないかと思います。で、途中で捨てて喉をかくのが楽しくなっちゃったんじゃないかと。
角材を何のために振り回したんでしょう？
自衛のためと考えるのが一番自然だと思います。仏の体に外傷がいくつかあるのに気づいてます？
ええ、打撲傷を思わせる跡がいくつか散見できます。
So he was ganged up on, tried to fight back, but lost, and got beaten up and got inserted with a certain drug.
ってことは一番考えられるストーリーは、仏が祭り終了後沖宮へ帰る途中、ここで何者かに襲われた。それで取り押さえられて怪しげな注射とかそういうのをされて、その結果錯乱させられて死に至らしめられた。
ビンゴ！
喉をかきむしるように誘導できる薬物なんて聞いたことがありません。
私もそっちは専門じゃありませんが、薬物中毒の一つに自傷行為ってあるらしいじゃないですか。まあその辺はうちの鑑識のじいさまが調べてくれるでしょう。
おいさん、失礼します。
Ah!
ここから数百メートルのところに富武二郎のものと思われる自転車が見つかりました。
お、そうですか。ありがとうございます。何か手がかりとかは？
いえ、初見では特には。今鑑識が言っています。
じゃあつまりその自転車があった場所が襲撃場所と考えていいんでしょうね。それで戦ったり逃げたりしてここまで来た。
Oishi frowned, crossing his arms in front of his chest. Yuri was looking at the miserable corpse of Tamitake, and he kept saying the same thing over and over.
ありえない。絶対にありえない。
先生、ありえちゃったんだから仕方がないです。発想を柔軟にしましょう。まあ先生でもこんな死体はなかなか見慣れてるものじゃないか。先生はもう結構ですよ。お帰りになられて十分休んでください。救命活動でお呼びしたはずだったんですが、無駄足になってしまって申し訳ないです。
Oishi stuck his head out of the blue tent and asks, "Can anybody give him a ride home?" Iri gasped all of a sudden as he turned to Oishi. What?
そうだ。
What about?
高野さんは
Ew.
高野さんはどうなったんです？
え？お宅の看護師さんの？
Wait, what?
多分富武さんと一緒だったと思うんです。
Was she a nurse? I don't remember that fact. Was she always... What? I'm trying to remember the anime. I don't remember that fact, but... whatever.
高野さんは無事なんですか？
先生、彼女の電話番号はわかります？
もちろんです。
熊ちゃん、入江の先生に電話番号を聞いて署から在宅確認を取らせてください。
了解っす。先生、番号を。
はい。よろしいですか
？Kumagai got the phone number from Iri, repeated it back, and then dashed away from the blue tarps.
先生、高野さんと仏は確か親しい仲でしたよね。
ええ。
何かトラブルがあったとか、そういうのは聞いたことがあります？
まさか。聞いたことないです。仲のいい二人でした。
何事もなけりゃいいんですがね。下手すりゃ仏か、それとも星か。なるほど。看護師なら怪しげな薬物を取り扱えてもおかしくはないですよね。
そんな薬品はうちの診療所にはありませんし、あったとしても厳重に保管されています。高野さんに持ち出せるわけがない。
それでも一般人よりは容易でしょ。
I mean, true.
ですからそもそもそんな薬物は聞いたことがないし、当診療所にも存在しません。
大石さん、留守のようです。署の待機組の方で直接訪問すると言ってます。先生、すみませんが高野さんの住所を教えてください。
熊ちゃん、それプラス県警に今夜出た身元不明の女性死体がないか確認を取ってください。あるいは県外の可能性もあるんだ。課長に近県にも同様に身元不明の女性死体が出ていないか確認を取るよう伝えてください。
了解っす。
高野さんも殺されているということですか？
さて どうでしょうね。まだ外車とも星とも決まったわけじゃありません。もちろん無関係って可能性だって残ってます。明日は月曜だってのも構わず、その辺の飲み屋で飲んだくれてる可能性もありますからね。
信じられない。どうしてこんなことが。
まあ私だって信じられないです。Hinamizawa村連続開始事件、これで5年目ですよ。お社様のたたりが5連続ってことになっちまいます。さあ、なんとか今年で尻尾をつかんでやりたいな。定年前にこの山だけはなんとか片付けたいんです。
Oshi hates the curse of Oyashiro-sama. It had been leading him around by the nose for 5 consecutive years. The victim of the first year, the manager of the dam construction site, was his friend. Despite his desire to avenge his friend, the mystery had only deepened, and one case followed another year after year. Oshi would be retiring next March. As a retiree, he'd be able to ask about the progress of the investigation, but he wouldn't be able to take the initiative anymore. In other words, this year was his last chance for revenge. Would he have to put his head in the lion's mouth to capture the culprit? Oshi quietly clenched his fists. I believe that this maze has an exit. Maze is a very convenient word. A maze always has an exit. You don't call it a maze if it doesn't have one. I know I'm on the right path towards the exit of this maze. I used to miss these minor divergences. But now, I don't miss anything. I don't make any mistakes. This time, I could feel a response that was different than all the other times. I'm sure I can finally get to the exit of this maze. But no matter which path I choose to come to this point, Jiro Tamatake always dies. Wait a second, was that Rika-chan's perspective? Huh. Cool. That was actually freaking interesting. What the hell? Huh. Okay, many days later, apparently. Alright. That was a nice little snippet. I like that. Alright, we're back in school, fellas. Hell yeah. Rena had been sick ever since that day, and she hadn't been able to join in on the club activities as often since. Oh yeah. Let me just get on back over, thank you. Okay.
まだちょっと風邪っぽいの。そうでございますの。それは残念ですわね。
なあレナ、たまにはパーッとはしゃいでみないか。多分元気に遊べば吹っ飛ばせると思うんだよ俺は。
うんうん、そうだね。それはおじさんも同感だね。
そうかな。この横になっている方がかえって毒になることもありますです。そうですわよね。病は気からとも言いますですわ。
Everybody had suspected for a while that Rena isn't really sick, at least physically. It's just that many things happened to her at once. She caught a mental cold. That's why I thought she would get better once she played with us, just like we used to. It seemed like Rena was aware of that too. She knew that she had to get out of her state of depression soon. She wanted to get better, and she wanted to have fun again every day.
よし、
私も参加する。
Hell yeah.
オッケー。そう来なくっちゃね。じゃあ今日はレナの病み上がりも少し加味してテーブルゲームから種目をチョイスしよう。何がいいかな、何がいいかな。
Mion started rummaging through her locker, humming to herself. She took one game after another from the locker and put them aside. That locker definitely didn't obey the laws of physics. The amount of games she took out from the locker was more than what it could physically hold. My god.
お、こんなのもあったね。久しぶりにやってみようか。
What is it?
今日は本格派推理ゲームでいこう。
Detective game? Oh my god.
ほう
Hell yeah.
なんだよそれ。面白そうだな。
犯人と凶器、犯行現場の3つを当てるゲームなの。
Oh, so basically like Clue.
結構頭を使うんだよ。
一度やればすぐに覚えてしまいます。
Hells yeah, let's go for it, baby.
ちゃんとメモに整理していけば大丈夫なのです。
Right.
情報の整理にはちょっとしたコツがありますのよ。知的な私の最も得意とするジャンルでございますわね。
Right. The rules don't seem that difficult. In short, it's a game where you sound out the cards each player holds in order to try and reason out the identity of the cards first drawn out of the deck. There are plenty of games in different formats where you try to identify something hidden in the least number of steps. This one just happens to be a competitive one of those. The key to winning this game would be how well you can organize your information. We usually like to play athletic games so that we can run around a lot. But in our club, you have to excel both academically and athletically. Sorry. Clear my throat.
よしよしよし。なんだか面白くなってきやがった。やろうぜやろうぜ。でな、今日こそ曖昧になってるあの水鉄砲勝負の時の白黒をつけてやる。
そうだね。よーし、レナも本気で行くからね。レナが本気なら僕も本気を出さないといけませんです。
Hell yeah.
ですわね。あの水鉄砲の一件以来、ケイイチさんとレナさんの評価を改めましてよ。
We take shit seriously.
容赦なく行かせていただきますわ。
よしよし、盛り上がってきたね。おじさんもこういう熱さを期待してたんだよ。よし、行ってみよう。
よし行くぜ。俺がナイフで書斎はどうだ。
あるよ。レナはね、ケイイチくん毒薬で玄関ホールだよ。私はこれですわね。ミオン、ピストル、ラウンジですわ。
ピストルはあんたが持ってるんでしょ。下手なフェイクは意味ないよ。
犯人と凶器は特定できたと思います。犯行現場が2択なのです。はあ、リカちゃんも？私は犯人が2択で特定できない。コツは相手の質問内容からも何かのヒントを得ることですのよ。それが分かれば時には相手の手札で答えが分かることもありましたよ。
なるほどな。くそ、甘く見てたか。やべえ、メモがぐちゃぐちゃで意味が分からなくなった。
Well, that sucks for you.
メモに書き取るコツが分かればこのゲームは7割方攻略したも同然だね。ま、7割程度じゃおじさんには勝てないけどさ。
I kind of knew I didn't stand a chance of winning this game, but I gradually started picking it up. Rena seemed to be getting her energy back as she played along. It was the right decision to force her to play with us today. While we were in the middle of the game, Choi-sensei came into the classroom. Hey.
楽しそうですね。ところで竜宮さんはいますか？
Oh shit, what the hell? What happened? What happened?
竜宮さんにお客様が来ています。
A visitor? Everybody looked puzzled. Parents sometimes showed up at the school for some reason, but Choi-sensei never called them visitors. It's rare to have a visitor at school.
なんだろう。ちょっと行ってくるね。みんなは部活続けててね。
Rena left the classroom at a run.
どうする？待ってるか？
どれだけかかる用事かわからないからね。レナもああ言ってたことだし、私たちは続けようか。
Okay. Going to Rena's perspective, yep. Around the entrance, the glaring sun and the cool shade made for a clear contrast. I knew it! Oh my god! No! I can't handle that. No. No. An old man, who's holding his jacket in his arm, was waiting for me. He looked like he was overheating. Okay. And his tie was limp. Are these metaphors for something? Okay, what?
竜宮さんですか。
What if I am?
竜宮レイナさん
Ever since Rena called me Rana, I don't know how to pronounce these names. Fuck it. Fucking irritates the shit out of me. I'm so sorry, everybody. I need help. What? Okay, I had to get that laugh out of me. Okay. I've hated that name more than ever. Because of that, I didn't have a good first impression of this man.
そうですよ。どちら様ですか？
Who are you?
私の車はエアコンが効いてますから、そっちでお話ししましょう。
I don't think so, man. That has a giant stomach and weird ass face.
ここ暑
But
くあ
not
り
in
ま
this
せん
sprite. Don't get into a stranger's car. What the fuck's wrong with you? Well, Keiichi did it in the first arc, so I guess I don't know, whatever. He ignored my question and started walking towards the car parked in front of the school's gate. If he wanted to talk about something normal, he would have used the teacher's office. But he wanted to talk in his car instead. I couldn't help but feel suspicious. Sensei let him see me, though. That meant he wasn't a suspicious individual, as far as she was concerned. Who was he? True.
取って食いやしません。どうぞどうぞ。
Alright. He called out to me while opening the rear door. Is he a policeman? Did the police find out that I killed those two? Oh, paranoia, here we go. I felt anxious all of a sudden. Was this what they called a voluntary interview? I didn't want to get in that car, but if I rejected his offer, it'd only make me look suspicious. I prepared myself and got in. It was really cool inside the car. A car AC must have cost a fortune. Hell yeah, air conditioning is, oh my god, bliss! What? At least my father's car doesn't have one. Oh well, that sucks.
冷えすぎだったら言ってくださいよ。
Oh man, AC is cool.
私ガンガンに冷やしちゃうたちですから。
Hell yeah.
で、私に何の用ですか？
She's like straight to the point. Damn. Alright. In retaliation, I ignored his question and got to the point like he did. He pulled a small notebook out of his breast pocket and flipped through it. He picked out a photo from it. The photo showed the face of a goofy-looking man. Okay, I'm sensing... this is exactly how the first arc went. But we're in Rena... It's fucking flipped. It's fucking flipped. He approached Keiichi in the first arc, but for some reason now we're getting this exact same situation and environment and even dialogue, it looks like, and shit from Rena's perspective now. It's flipped. Fucking did a switcheroo flip on me. What the fuck is this shit?
この男性のことでご存知のことがあったら教えてください。
I need help, I'm sorry. The man in the picture was expressionless and looked half asleep. That would probably be talking, alright? Sometimes you can't even recognize your own family members in a photo where they don't have an expression. So there's no way I could recognize a person who wasn't related to me. But anyway, that was a bit of a relief. This had nothing to do with Rena or her partner.
シャツにマジックで落書きがありましてね。
Scribbles on his shirt.
リュウさんをはじめクラスメート何人かの署名入りでした。
Oh, I remember what they did in the first arc. Okay, yeah. Got it.
これ、富武さん？
I didn't feel like his usual carefree unreliableness from this picture at all. From this half-awake, emotionless face.
では、こちらの女性はわか
Okay,
り
now
ま
he's
す
showing the
か？
picture of Takano. Okay. I knew what he was going to show.
ミオさんです。
Mio Takano.
高野ミオさん。
Yes.
二人に最後に会ったのはいつですか？
Onikakushi-hen
渡流し
festival.
の祭りのお開きになった直後くらいにあったと思います。
何か気になったこととかありませんか？
Nothing at all.
何でも結構です。話してください。
富武さんたちに何かあったんですか？
This is the exact same way shit went down last time.
よっしゃ
Oh, wait, what the okay, yeah, because it's okay. Back to Keiichi all of a sudden, what the fuck? Alrighty then.
取った実はよ、レナとミオンで二択だったんだよな。
じゃあ、博打だったんですの？なんてリスクのあることを。それでも、勝ちは勝ちなのですよ。
お、レナだ。おかえり。
Oh, okay.
ずいぶん時間かかったね。
Mio noticed that Rena had returned. She looked exhausted. I have no idea what she talked about with the visitor, but it was obvious it wasn't something fun.
レナ、大丈夫？
Oh, it's back to them, so I can just... Yep, okay. It's kind of tiring to keep flipping through, so I think even though Oishi is unpleasant in this sprite, I'll just fucking suck through it. What?
何大丈夫って。
Not a good choice of words, but oh well, you know what I meant. Yeah.
いや、顔色だよ。青いというか、白いというか、本当に大丈夫？
Rena tried to convince us she was fine, but her face clouded over for a moment and she decided to leave early. I shouldn't have forced her to join the game. I was regretting it a little. Rena probably forced herself to play with us, even though she wasn't feeling well at all. Rena put her stuff in her bag, apologized to us for leaving early, and left the classroom.
まあ、仕方ありませんわね。では、せめて私たちの白黒ははっきりさせようじゃございませんの。
そうだね。次は誰の番だっけ？
よっしゃ、リカちゃん来やがれ And that's that, folks. Alright. Not bad at all. Huh.
So is it Rena that's... I don't The fuck? Why is it red? Who was red? Is anybody red? Who is this? What? Who are we? Wait, first of all, I wasn't very close to Mio-san. Huh? Okay, I'll just continue. I'm confused. I knew who she was, so I greeted her whenever we happened to pass by, sorry. But that was about it. I never really talked to her except for that one time. Okay. And that time was only recently. It was between the day of the Watanagashi festival and the day I was caught in the act of burying the two corpses by Keiichi-kun and my other friends. Wait, what? Oh, okay, never mind. I was confused for a second, but okay, never mind. Anyway. I had a phone call from the library that evening, and I was told that my father needed to return the book he borrowed. He was shopping at the home improvement store at the time, so I went to the library to return the book for him. While I was there, I thought about borrowing some books for myself, and I started walking around the library. I saw her there. So wait, we're still playing...
レナちゃんじゃないかしら?
But it's red now. Not pink. Does that mean she's in the state of, you know, cuckoo-ness? Like batshit crazy Rena? That's not good. Not good at all. Alright. Things are happening, huh?
こんにちは。
Hello.
ミオさん、どうもこんにちは。図書館で会うなんて珍しいですね。
そう?私にとってみれば、あなたが図書館にいることの方が珍しいんだけどね。
She smiled in a very attractive and charming way that only mature women can do. Her smile gave no indication that she knew her death was just a few days away. She said that she often met with Tamatake-san at the library. It seemed that she had some time to kill, so she told me she wanted to buy me a drink. I had nothing to do after that. I let her buy me a canned iced milk tea from the vending machine in the library, and we talked for a while. Once I came to think about it, it was a little ironic. She mostly talked about the series of mysterious deaths in Hinamizawa. She had no idea that she was going to be the victim of its 5th year.
連続開始事件ですか?
あら、聞いたことくらいあるでしょ? 4年前にはダムの現場監督。3年前には北条夫妻。2年前には古出夫妻。そして去年は聡子ちゃんのおばが犠牲になったhinamizawa村連続開始事件よ。それがあと何日かで5年目を迎えるじゃない?
一応私もそういう物騒な名前で呼ばれていることは知ってますけど、でも5年目も起こると決まったわけじゃ。
起こるわよ。絶対にね。2度あることは3度あるってことわざがあるけど、4度あることは5度あるって方がもっと確率は高いとは思わない?
Mio-san was convinced that the 5th mysterious death was going to happen, but she didn't know she was going to be the 5th victim. That's ironic, and also really creepy. But there was always something creepy about her. So maybe she knew that she was going to be killed in a few days, but still managed to make that mysterious smile. The series of mysterious deaths in Hinamizawa. Of course, I know about it. I've lived here for more than a year. Every year on the day of the Watanagashi festival, one traitor to the village dies mysteriously. It's been that way since the dam conflict. Each case was solved individually, but mysterious incidents still happen every year. It makes me wonder if there's some kind of will to all this. The creepiness and incomprehensibility of it all gave rise to the name, the Curse of Oyashiro-sama, which fits perfectly. Despite this, I always thought the Curse of Oyashiro-sama was just a series of coincidences. My reason for that is because I strongly believe that Satoshi-kun was the one who murdered his aunt on the 4th year. I don't have any evidence, but I just know it. I know that Satoshi-kun was in a serious predicament last year, and that he had nowhere to run. He had no one to help him, but he had to save Satoko-chan as soon as he could. Satoshi-kun thought it through and made the best choice he could to handle the situation, just like I did when I had my problem with Rena. I hesitated to inform Mio-san that Satoshi-kun was the murderer on the 4th year, so I just listened to her for a while. According to her theory, the series of the mysterious deaths isn't just a set of coincidences, but is instead a series of interrelated murder cases. At that point, my theory was completely the opposite of hers, but I decided not to cut in.
ひなみざわのお社様信仰は知ってるわよね。
Takano-san started telling me that Hinamizawa was once called Onikakushi. She also explained the story of how the villagers were in the old days, showing me the scrapbook she was so proud of. The villagers back then were called man-eating demons. But they were also admired as transcendents, enlightened people not bound by earthly desires.
つまり、ミオさんの説によるならば、連続開始事件は、お社様を崇拝する信心深い団体がひなみざわに潜んでいて、お社様の力を世に示そうとしている、ということなんですか？
信心深いというか原理主義的というかは紙一重だけどね。明治以降村の名前がひなみざわに変わって以来、鬼ヶ淵村が長く続けてきたさまざまな風習が途絶えている。それをよみがえらせ、再び鬼ヶ淵村の名と威風を取り戻そうと思っている人たちがいるんじゃないかしら。
Mio-san's theory was more than a little crazy, but it was also fascinating. At first, her theory had sounded like she was just jumping to conclusions, but after she eagerly showed me the document she'd been studying, I started to think that it wasn't actually too far from the truth. If her theory was true, it would mean that the accidental deaths of the Hojo couple in the 2nd year, the suicide and the death by disease of the Furude couple in the 3rd year, and the drug addict murderer in the 4th year were all cooked up. It'd mean that someone who has a lot of power and influence over the police was involved. When I pointed that out, Mio-san nodded in agreement, and she started talking about how strongly they were rooted in this village, and how deeply they were involved with many public organizations. After she finished explaining all that, I finally noticed that Mio-san was suggesting that the 3 families, including the Sonozaki family, were the masterminds behind the murder incidents. Oh, God fucking Christ. So is that why she's acting weird all the time and not showing up to the club activities as much and shit? Because she suspects Mio and Sonozaki and shit? Oh, God. In fact, the Sonozaki family really is very powerful. They hold influence not only over Hinamizawa and Okonomiya, but also over the entire Shishibone area. I was about to say city. It might not be wrong to say that they even hold influence over the entire prefecture. If the Sonozaki family is behind all of this, her theory would be more realistic. But that means I should be suspicious of Michan. No, I shouldn't. But in fact, Michan was very cold and unkind to Satoshi-kun when he was going through a tough time. I know there was conflict between the Sonozaki family and the Hojo family during the Dam Wars, but still, she was very cold to Satoshi-kun. But Michan admitted that what she did was wrong, and I forgave her too. I didn't want to think about that again. I decided to change the subject because I knew it'd make me feel uncomfortable if we kept talking about the Sonozaki family.
そもそも、お社様信仰って一体何なんでしょうね。鬼と人が共存というのも面白い話です。普通の昔話だったら、鬼が来たら退治してやっつけるという風なのに。
そうね。そのあたりがお社様信仰の面白いところね。でもそもそも神の国から神が漂着してきて崇められるというのは決して珍しいことではないのよ。漂着神崇拝って言ってね、世界中に海の向こうからあるいは川上から神が漂着してきて、それを人々が敬ったという類の神話が残されているわ。
それは偉人漂着の話でしょうか。
そういう捉え方も一般的ね。古代日本は大陸に比べると様々な文化が遅れていた。だから進んだ文化を持った異国人が漂着した結果、その知識を敬い神と祀ったというのはありえなくもない話よね。
そういえば日本に伝わる赤鬼や青鬼もナンパして漂着した異国人のことを指すのではないかという説がありましたね。天狗のいわゆる真っ赤で鼻が異様に高い顔も欧米人を見慣れない古代の人々が作り上げたのかもしれないし。
あら、レナちゃんもなかなか鋭い見方ができるわね。それには私も同感よ。大方の漂着神信仰の原点は私も偉人漂着にあると思うわ。でもそうだとすると、鬼ヶ淵村の鬼が現れたとする漂着神信仰にはちょっと不思議な点がある。わかるかしら？
わからないです。
簡単よ。鬼ヶ淵村には海がない。
あ、確かに。
偉人漂着なら外の世界とつながる接点が欠かせないはずよ。欧米なら異国に通じる川、日本なら世界に接する海。だから日本における漂着神崇拝もそのほとんどは沿岸部に集中するわね。
鬼ヶ淵村以外に漂着し、そこから旅をしてここまでやってきた可能性はありませんか？
ところがお社様信仰の決定的なところは、鬼が漂着した場所を鬼ヶ淵沼とはっきり特定している点なの。鬼ヶ淵沼には何も流れ着かない。そんなところになぜどこから漂着したのか。実はこの辺にお社様信仰の謎を探る面白さがあるのよ。お社様の伝説はどの程度知ってるかしら？
学校に置いてある絵本で読んだ程度です。
I feel like I know a lot about it, but I actually don't. I just have an extreme fear of the rule not to leave Hinamizawa. After all, my life went wrong after I left. I felt dizzy when I tried to think about it further, so I stopped. When everything went wrong in Ibaraki, I met Oyashiro-sama, and he told me to go back to Hinamizawa. No, I'll get dizzy. Don't try to remember. Don't try to remember. I can't remember. I can't remember. I got desperate because I felt responsible for the divorce. I just used Oyashiro-sama as an excuse for my mental instability, and I told my father I wanted to go back to Hinamizawa, right? But wait. Oyashiro-sama did come to me. Oh no, the colors are too dazzling. I can only remember the vivid colors of the pills and the dizziness.
それだけ知ってれば十分よ。鬼ヶ淵より鬼が湧き出し、村人を襲った。
Attack!
それを見かねたお社様が降臨して、鬼たちを平服させたわ。鬼たちは地獄を追放され、行き場がないことを嘆き。
The fuck? Villagers were bad for them? They were coming to eat you all, you fucking nutcases, what the fuck?
それで、村人たちは鬼たちを気の毒に思って、村に住まわせてあげようと決めた。
That's one fucked up fucking, like, turn of events. What the fuck?
そしてお社様は、村人たちの心に感銘を受け、鬼たちに人の姿を与え、村に共存させたという。
Well, shucks.
その血は、次第に交わり、村人たちに溶け込んでいった。
そうです。そういう話だったと思います。
I felt dizzy, like I was going to faint, because I touched the one memory I didn't want to.
神話の多くは、古代の何らかの事実を原型にしていると言われることが多いんだけど、レナちゃんはこの神話から何を読み取れるかしら？
Because I was still feeling dizzy, all I could do was tilt my head quizzically. It seemed like Mio-san was expecting that response because she smiled, looking satisfied that she successfully made me confused. She took a scrapbook out of her paper bag.
これ、レナちゃんに貸してあげるわ。
Haven't we seen this before? No, it's something else actually. Okay, yeah, never mind.
ありがとうございます。でも私、
いいのよ。暇な夜長にでも思い出したら読んでくれれば結構。レナちゃんは鋭いところがあるみたいだから、それを読んだ上で、今度じっくり議論を交わしたいわね。私も、肯定的であれ、敵対的であれ、議論の相手がいなくて寂しいのよ。二郎さん、こういうのにはさっぱり興味のない人だし。
I had little choice but to take the scrapbook. Apparently, Mio-san came to the library often, so I figured I could return it to her whenever I came to return my books. However, the day I'd return the scrapbook to Mio-san never came.
どうしたの？さっきからうつろね。体調悪いの？
あ、ちょっと夏風邪気味ね。まだ病み上がりなんです。
It wasn't the summer cold that was making me feel dizzy. I always get dizzy when I try to remember the time I met Oyashiro-sama in Ibaraki. I mustered all of my courage and asked her. My memory of those days in Ibaraki is blurry. I know I met Oyashiro-sama. Nobody believed me, and they told me that it was a hallucination. But I thought Mio-san would listen to me.
ミオさん、今度は私の話を聞いてもらってもいいですか？
いいわよ。聞いてもらったお返しに、今度は私が聞くわ。
いえ、お社様の話なんです。笑われないかとても不安です。
笑わないわよ。あなたも私の話を笑わなかったもの。
Mio-san said it in a very gentle and mature way, and that encouraged me. Even so, I still hesitated to talk. But there was probably nobody but Mio-san with whom I could talk about something like this. I gathered my courage again and spoke.
私、お社様に会ったことがあるんです。
本当に？
はい。私、小学校に上がる前までは、Hinamizawaに住んでいたんです。それが、母の仕事の関係で、茨城に引っ越したんです。この意味はわかりますよね。
わかるわよ。Hinamizawaを離れてはならないというお社様の禁忌に触れたということね。
そうです。それで、いろいろ悪いことが起こって、母が離婚し、家庭はぐちゃぐちゃになりました。私も自暴自棄になって悪いことをしたりしました。
辛いこともあったのね。それで？
世の中の何もかもが嫌になって、自分以外の幸せな人たち全部が私を見下しているように感じた最後の頃、不思議な存在が現れるようになったんです。
それがお社様？
初めて現れたのは、内緒ですよ。全部嫌になって自分を壊してしまいたいと思って、体に刃物を突きつけたことがあったんです。その時、首をカミソリで切りつけたら、血に混じってブクブクと汚らしい何かが溢れ出したんです。それは、
Don't say it.
バカにしないわよ。続けて。
The chill I felt at that time came back to me. I sealed that memory away so that I wouldn't have to remember ever again. But once I unsealed it, I started remembering things one after another. Yes, back then, there was something in the blood. Something crawling.
赤黒い無数の何か。
Alright. You know, if you wanted to make me puke, you didn't have to go about this way.
それらは首から血がこぼれるのと一緒にわらわらと湧き出してきました。
Stop it!
しかもそいつらは外へ溢れまいと傷口から再び中へ戻っていこうと、わらわらって。
Fucking Christ!
私、そんな気持ち悪いのに体内に戻られたくなくって、書きました。首の傷を引っかいてほじくり出そうとしました。でも、それ以上は痛くて血まみれになるばかりで。
Oh god, I can't. I just fucking can't. No, come on!
私は急に怖くなりました。
Alright.
私の体の中には血管いっぱいにあの気持ち悪いのがぎっしり詰まってるんじゃないかって。
Stop it, please! Stop it!
それで私は
No!
試しにカミソリで股の血管を開いてみました。そこならよく見えると思ったから。
Seriously, I don't like this at all. What the fuck?
そしたら溢れてきたんです。
No.
ドバッとわらわらっと。
Why? I understand, Ryugu-san. So please come down. Yes. Please stop. Please.
分かってないから。
No, Rena, you need to shut the fuck up. I will fucking tape that mouth of yours and slap you silly.
そいつらは血と一緒にドバッと溢れ出すけど、すぐに元の血管の中に戻ろうとする。
Stop, please. I'm gonna puke on the fucking recording. God damn it.
それがとてもかゆいんです。
Stop! God damn it. Please bring a doctor. God damn it. No, don't claw it out like that. Oh god, bring me a fucking sedative. Hurry. Hold her down.
私の血管の中のやつをやっつけて。
Wait, what the fuck? Wait, hold on, I need to go back. What? Please bring up a doctor. No, don't claw it like that. Bring me a sedative. Hurry, hold her down. Is that a nurse screaming that? Yeah, please bring a doctor. Yeah. What the fuck? Wait, what? I understand, Ryugu-san, so please calm down. Oh, this is when she was back. Oh, yeah, okay. So she was in a hospital. Okay.
血を全部抜いてきれいにして。私の血管には変なのがいっぱい詰まってるの。どうして信じないの？見せてあげるから。見れば信じるでしょ。注射は嫌。
落ち着いて。ね。
So her paranoia was making her see things. And when she grew that, where she cut herself, her paranoia was making her see maggots coming out of her. Okay. That is kind of like what Keiichi was going through, right, in the first arc. His paranoia was building up and he was seeing needles and fuck, what were they called again? I don't know, but the food that the quote-unquote Rena and Mion made in their crazy states, you know. And it even went further than that. His paranoia was so extreme that he was, in his last moments, he saw something, but it wasn't actually I don't know if it gets covered later on, so I won't spoil it, but if it doesn't, I'll actually tell you the full story of it, at the end. But until then, yeah, it's actually fucked up and really depressing. Fuck. But again, please don't spoil anything. Anyway, Mio-san was sat next to me and held my hands tightly. Her touch brought me back to reality.
それでどうしたの？
そんな誰も私のことを信じてくれないときにお社様が。
The memory was very vague, and I saw flickering lights. It made it difficult for me to remember. I met Oyashiro-sama. That sentence is all I remembered. The memory of actually meeting Oyashiro-sama was unbelievably vague. After I got out of the hospital, I continued being treated at home. I still felt something moving in my veins, so I wanted to cut my body to make the blood ooze out, so that I could make sure that there were no maggots in there. Usually I was sleeping like the dead because of the strong pills I was taking. But one day I forgot to take the pill, and my consciousness grew very clear. I felt the maggots moving in my veins, and I felt the urge to look inside. I cut the vein in my wrist. I knew it. A lot of blood and many dusky red maggots came out from the wound. I wanted to wash them off before they crawled back inside me, so I put my wrist under running water in the bathroom sink, and I tried to open the vein. Oh my fucking god, please stop! Oh my god, oh god. Oh fuck, my arms are growing numb. Shit, no. Oh fuck, it's just, I don't like this shit. I don't like it at all. Fuck, no. I hate this shit so much. Water, blood, and maggots ran down into the drain. Just like squeezing out the pus from the pimple. I squeezed the... fucking Christ. I squeezed the vein to get rid of the dirty blood and the maggots. I kept doing it. My arm started to feel numb and I felt cold, but I kept doing it. God damn it, I actually might puke. Fucking Christ, I hate this shit so much. I'm not queasy at blood, it's just the act of fucking veins and maggots and shit, and oh fucking Christ. If you're all, I'm gonna have to put a fucking warning at the beginning of this. I'm fucking weak to this shit. Jesus Christ. I thought I might die from losing too much blood, but I kept doing it. My body was filled with maggots. I had to squeeze all of the blood out of me. Okay, I need to end this because, oh my god, fuck. I'm actually weak right now, fuck. And then a very bright light shone upon me. It was a very bizarre sensation. I had never experienced anything like it in my life. All of a sudden, the dark bathroom was filled with a bright light. It was very bright but gentle. It wasn't like the light from the merciless fluorescent bulb. It was very warm and gentle. That was Oyashiro-sama. Oyashiro-sama was looking at me with gentleness and sadness in his eyes. As he touched my wound, the maggot started melting and disappeared in front of my eyes. I think this is all just in her head. It was actually her father turning on the light, and her father, like, yeah. Was looking at me with the gentleness and sadness in his eyes. Yeah. Because when the father first sees this, he fucking crouched down, started fucking bolting his eyes out, had sadness in his eyes, being gentle with her body because, well, bleeding out, fucking crazy, you know, local. I think that's what happened. She's actually like, I don't know what it's called. She has very high paranoia. I don't know what the fuck the fucking term is called. Fuck. But whatever. Yeah, you all know what I'm talking about, right? If not, I'm sorry. I can't explain shit, man. That wasn't all. The maggots that were moving throughout my veins all disappeared too. Yeah, right. Whatever. Oyashiro-sama taught me. These maggots were the curse. People of the demon's blood can't live outside of Hinamizawa. It's the rule. Unfortunately, you've been cursed. It's very sad and I feel sorry for you. There is only one way to save you, that's what he said. What should I do? The answer was very simple. All I needed to do was go back to Hinamizawa. I unconsciously knew that before I heard it from Oyashiro-sama. People who were born in Hinamizawa must never leave. But I broke Oyashiro-sama's rules and I left Hinamizawa. That's why my family was broken and I lost my mind. Pfft. Yeah, whatever you say. If I hadn't left Hinamizawa, nothing would have gone wrong. And so, I had to go back. Oyashiro-sama also told me this. He could make the maggots, the embodiment of the curse, disappear. But only temporarily, because I lived far from Hinamizawa. After a while, the power of Oyashiro-sama would fade away, and the curse would start eating my body again. If that happened, the maggots would take over my body and I would go insane and die. I must go back to Hinamizawa before his power to hold down the curse faded away. That's what Oyashiro-sama told me. He did. I heard him tell me that. I should have gone back to Hinamizawa earlier. That's why Oyashiro-sama came to me to put his curse on me. But he gave me a chance. He gave me a chance to pay for my sin of leaving Hinamizawa. Dad, listen. Oyashiro-sama is going to help us. Let's go back to Hinamizawa. Hinamizawa is a place where we must live. If we don't, not only me, but you might be cursed too. Let's go back to Hinamizawa. That's the only place where we can live. We need to hurry. We need to hurry or Oyashiro-sama's power will fade away, and my body will be eaten by the maggots. Oh no. Oyashiro-sama is following me. He's telling me to hurry. Hurry! He follows me everywhere and keeps telling me to hurry! He keeps apologizing to me for putting his curse on me. He follows me everywhere and keeps apologizing. I'm telling you the truth. I am. Why can't anybody see it? Why can't they see the maggots on Oyashiro-sama? Sorry. Everybody is trying to fool me. I know they can see them too. No, please stop. I don't want to get another shot. Ah! She's a very sick woman.
落ち着いた?
God damn. I was breathing hard, but Miya-san was holding my shoulders. I could feel that the terrible memory I've been trying to forget was awakening. The doctors told me that the memory was just my delusion. They told me that since I blamed myself for the divorce, I unconsciously had a desire to blame someone else for it. And I unconsciously connected the desire to the folktale of Oyashiro-sama that I read when I was little. I got drug treatment, received counseling, and waited. I gradually got better, and that proved that the things I saw were just a hallucination. The doctors asked my father to consider moving to Hinamizawa if possible. Fortunately, he wanted to change his living environment to heal his pain from the divorce as well. So we came back to Hinamizawa. After we came back to Hinamizawa, I felt it. I felt it in my bones that this was the place we should live. And I also felt Oyashiro-sama's blessing. I definitely felt it. I felt the curse of Oyashiro-sama starting to break. I was free. After I moved here, I went to the clinic in Gogura for a while. The doctor gave me the same poisonous-looking pills, and I kept taking them for a while. The terrible memory gradually became unclear. Whenever I tried to remember it, I could only remember the strong side effect of the pills, and it made me dizzy. That's how I regained my peace. And then I changed my name, Reina. The reason was because my name reminded me of those bad memories. I didn't want to have anything icky in my life anymore. That's why I came up with the idea of taking icky things out. After I took the I of icky out of my name, Reina, there was only Re and Na left. That's how Rena was born. I liked it. When I was introduced to my classmates, I told them my name. I told them to call me Rena, sorry. Since then, that had been my name. I'm living my new life as Rena. I cut away all the sad things that happened when I was Reina. Oofa. My father still calls me Reina, but I don't feel bad as long as it was just my father and my relatives. But then, Reina came into my life one day, and she called me Reina. Because she called me Reina, those colored lights started flickering again. I should stop. I should forget about it. The lights were still flickering.
すみません。私、だいぶ取り乱してました。
小声で何かつぶやいてたわね。落ち着いたならよかったわ。
Judging by Miyo-san's reaction, I wasn't panicking as badly as I thought I was. But I've probably had those panicked hallucinations several times. If I started screaming and yelling like I once did, they'd take me away to a hospital again for sure.
私は、あの異常な中で、確かにお社様に会ったんです。もちろん、不気味な何かも。信じられませんよね。
Miyo-san smiled, looking a little confused. I couldn't blame her. I didn't expect her to believe it. I'm sure it was just a strange memory I created for myself in my hallucinations. I can't believe I can't trust myself. That's the worst feeling of all.
レナちゃん、まず一つ安心してほしいの。
はい。
レナちゃんが怖がっているたたり、つまり血の中にいたという変なもの、それはお社様が言うにはHinamizawaにいる限りは大丈夫なんでしょ？
ええ、そう言ってました。
なら怯えることはないじゃない。安心して。あなたは今Hinamizawaにいる。まあこの図書館は沖宮だけど、このくらいの距離ならお社様も許してくれるわね。血管の内側に何かが騒いでいるなんて感じないでしょ？
それは、はい。
だから安心して。あなたは今お社様の戒律をちゃんと守ってる。だから何も恐れなくていいの。だってそうでしょ？ね？
はい。はい。
I didn't know until then that she was such a warm-hearted person. I met many doctors and talked to them about this, but they always ignored me and didn't really listen. All they did was give me a shot of the drug I hated. On the other hand, Mio-san didn't deny my story or the existence of Oyoshiro-sama. The people in this village whispered behind her back that she's a little crazy. But she was actually a very kind person, I thought.
レナちゃん、私は今の話全部信じるわ。
ありがとうございます。そう言ってくれた人は初めてかもです。
それは私も同じよ。私の話をバカにしないでちゃんと聞いてくれた人はあなたが初めて。私たちいい友達になれそうね。
Mio-san smiled, touching my head with hers.
なら私の秘蔵のファイルとスクラップも貸してあげるわね。本当に本当の門外不出。私以外の誰にも見せる気がなかったんだけど、レナちゃんには特別に読ませてあげてもいい気がするわ。あなたならバカにしないでちゃんと読んでくれそうな気がするし。
She took a few scrapbooks out of her paper bag and handed them to me.
ぜひ読んで感想を聞かせてね。あるいはひょっとするとレナちゃんにしかわからないことなのかもしれない。
Mio-san was acting mysteriously. She smiled mischievously and put her index finger on her lips as a sign to keep it a secret.
あとこのスクラップ帳と私がそういう研究しているのは内緒よ。
内緒ですか？はい、わかりました。
だってこんな研究をしているのが連中に知られたら消されてしまうかもしれないものね。
She laughed after she said that. They might erase her. That's what she said. And she went missing. She left me her scrapbooks. But that's not all there is to it. It's the way Tametaki-san died. Oishi-san said he committed suicide because of the state of... how do you pronounce this word? Excitation? Caused by by using some kind of drug. But I know what really happened. I didn't tell Oishi-san about it. I don't think he'd have believed me even if I told him. Without a doubt, Tametaki-san died trying to get rid of the maggots. It was something other than the curse of Oyoshiro-sama. It was nothing other than the curse of... Okay. Yep. Did I say something on that? Whatever. I don't fuck... To never leave Hinamizawa isn't the only rule of Oyoshiro-sama. there are more. He might have broken one of them without knowing it. Oishi-san told me. Tamitake-san was taking pictures with his camera flash on during the sacred ritual dance, and some people got mad at him for it. Did Oyashiro-sama put his curse on Tamitake because he violated the sacred ritual dance? It might be for another reason. Anyway, he died from the curse of Oyashiro-sama, without a doubt. Did that mean Oyashiro-sama put his curse on Mio-san too? Investigating the gods is the same as getting close to the gods. It's disrespecting them. But Mio-san told me that they might get rid of her if they found out about her investigation. But by they, she meant humans. Plus, according to her theory, the three families are in a conspiracy to revive the faith of Oyashiro-sama. But I can tell by the way Tamitake-san died that it was the act of the curse. I'm certain about that because I experienced the curse myself. Whoops, what the fuck? Whoopsies! And at first glance, that seemed incompatible with those conspiracy theories about human beings. I remember that Oishi-san told me something about some kind of drug that can make a person commit suicide. So do the three families have a secret drug that can cause the curse of Oyashiro-sama? That's impossible. Plus, I didn't get any shots of a suspicious drug like that. Well, here's the thing. Rika had a syringe. Okay, in the last arc, the fight between Rika and Mion, or, well, Shion. She had a syringe with a unknown drug in there. And obviously, it's the same drug, basically, right? That claws out your fucking throat. So, I don't know, man. I just, I'm trying to remember if something in the anime. I don't remember. I don't remember much. I don't remember much from this point onwards, so it's a little confusing. But I think it gets mentioned that when they were like infants or toddlers or something, like they were test subjects or something. I don't fucking remember. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll just continue onwards. I had a normal life in Ibaraki. I wasn't involved with the Sonozaki family or the Kimiyoshi family. Oishi-san asked me for a favor. He asked me to tell him secretly if I saw or heard anything suspicious. It could be about Mi-chan, Rika-chan, or anybody in the village. Mio-san believed my story about Oyashiro-sama. Now she's gone. Tamitake-san died by doing the same thing I did. Oh, no. I don't want to get involved. Sorry. I don't want to get involved with the curse of Oyashiro-sama. Is this a conspiracy of a group of fanatical cult members, or is it the curse of Oyashiro-sama? Is everything just a set of coincidences? Or maybe it's a mixture of the conspiracy and the curse? I don't know. Is it the work of humans, the curse, or a coincidence? Oh, no, even the light of the sunset was making me feel dizzy. When did the sunlight in Hinamizawa get so mean? Mio-san told me to keep her investigation secret. I have her top secret scrapbooks. They might hold the truth about everything. When I realized that, I got scared all of a sudden. Nice. I might end up the same way as Mio-san, because I have her scrapbooks. If it's a conspiracy, I'll be erased. If it's the curse, I'll be cursed. I should burn the scrapbooks. That's the safest thing to do. Dun dun dun. But Mio-san believed my story. Mio-san listened to me without laughing. It'd feel wrong to burn them without taking a look. Take a little peek. If it's a conspiracy, I have to expose it. If it's the curse, I have to break it. I shouldn't run away. I should fight. That's right. I decided to fight and seize my happiness. Happiness! I shouldn't give in to misfortunes. I have to fight. Fight on. I'm going to get rid of all the things that are fucking my finger. Oh my god. No. Oh my god. My mouth trails on. Fucking Christ. Oh shit. I'm terribly sorry. Fucking my finger. Okay. I need a break. Fuck. I'm going to get rid of all of the things that are trying to ruin my peaceful life. I'm going to read her scrapbooks when I get home. And I'm going to laugh my fucking ass off. I started walking faster. And that's the end of the chapter. That was a long-ass chapter. Holy shit. How long has this recording been? Hour and a half? Only an hour and a half? It felt like it's been 3 hours. What the fuck? Lunch takeout list as a tip. Okay. Yeah, that's weird. Tip. Okay. Let's read it. Let's read lunch takeout list. Let's read it. What the fuck? Where the fuck are we? Attention! Cruda Mental Clinic. Hello. Oh, she went to a mental clinic. Oh, okay, that makes a lot more sense, actually. Anyway, to get straight to the point, we can assume that this is an acute case of post-traumatic stress disorder. Really? Excuse me, wait, what? The patient is subject to tremendous stress because of her parents' sudden divorce, and being forced to choose to live with either her mother or her father. Furthermore, the patient firmly believes that she was responsible for her parents' divorce, which further drives her to self-mutilation. The patient's largest shock stems from a sense of betrayal of her own household, which she believed was an absolute safe haven. What? Okay, that sentence threw me the fuck off. Let me reread that again. The patient's largest shock stems from a sense of betrayal of her own household, which she believed was an absolute safe haven. Okay, I got it. Henceforth, there is a high possibility that the patient will resort to physiological defense measures to protect her family. For example, she might feel high disdain for any person of the opposite sex who approaches her father. Yeah. Well, I mean, she had a good reason for having this high disdain for Rina. I mean, she was basically gonna fuck up the father's financial problem. Oh, yeah, okay. She might feel uncomfortable about having other people in her home. She may also display eccentric behavior in order to keep people away from it. As an example of the latter, there are reported cases of patients unconsciously bringing home garbage. Ho. Dude, this explains her situation so fucking much. Holy shit, we're really... Oh my god. What? It's highly important that the patient remains in close communication with her father. By deepening the communication between the two of them, it will strengthen their family bond and loosen up her anxiety. Well, that isn't happening because, well... Since the patient only shows signs of an acute syndrome in this case, there's a very good chance that she'll recover within 3 months with her father's support and proper medication. However, it's common for a patient who seemed to have recovered to have a sudden reoccurrence, a flashback, even after 10 years. Her father is still fairly young, and there's still a chance that he could remarry. However, seeing an unfamiliar member of the opposite sex through remarriage could trigger a flashback in the patient, which may lead to avoidance behavior or hyper-awareness. Oh yeah, that definitely happened. Please explain this part thoroughly to the father in order for him to understand the recovery process. And okay. You see, he was going through a time as well, so he probably just said fuck it and not, read the descriptions of the medical procedures of the recovery process. That fucking idiot! This father is not father of the year. He deserves to rot in hell. He's not a good father at all. Take care of your daughter instead of fucking loathing and self-pity, you fucking fuck. Should the father decide to remarry, it's recommended that he should hold off in telling the patient until she reaches the age where she's capable of living independently. Okay, so they both actually did that. Okay, the father did actually take that into recommendation, but the daughter also realized this as well. So that's weird. Okay. Also, the cause of the patient's psychosomatic self-mutilation behavior, delusional how the fuck you pronounce this fucking word? Persetosis? Yeah, well, I don't know, I can go fuck myself. Seems to be its own culture-bound syndrome. The patient blindly believes that leaving her home village will cause a curse, and that curse was the cause of her parents' divorce. We believe this is a subconscious defense mechanism to reduce her mental trauma by shifting the blame from herself to her village's curse. According to the patient's statement, I keep fucking mistaking parents, patients, fuck. According to the patient's statement, the culture of her home village is extremely strict and exclusive. The patient believes that there's no way to be saved from the curse other than by going back to the village, as the curse will continue as long as she lives in her current environment. Through this, we see an inclination of schizophrenia and believe the chances are high that the patient will continue to alter their perceived reality. Okay. Schizophrenia, a case where patients' personalities are reduced, causing altered perceptions of reality and delusions. Yes, of course. Her delusions about the maggots dwelling in her blood is a perfect example, and it's also the cause of her psychosomatic self-mutilation behavior. Yeah, because she keeps clawing at her fucking veins. God damn it. When a delusion involves psychosomatic self-mutilation behavior, it's extremely dangerous. No fucking shit. You're clawing at your veins. You don't want to be doing that. I highly recommend for the father to move back to the village if he's financially capable. Allowing her to live with relatives in the village might also work. If such a strong belief can induce symptoms such as self-mutilation, then there might be other cases similar to this one. Perhaps prior medical files that document similar culture-bound syndromes may be available at a large medical institution in her local area. I don't think there's a medical institution around that area. It'll then be possible to provide better and more accurate mental care for the patient by obtaining these case files. This B5-sized letter was with a bunch of memos. The following was on the backside of the letter. The fuck? Oh, I get it. Takeout list. Wow. Okay, that's a stretch. Oh, okay. That was fucking interesting. Holy shit, alright. Well, that's a brief history on her mental illness and apparently PTSD, okay. And I hate this fucking music. Fucking ride hell! Alright. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the chapter 7, because Jesus Christ, that was quite a doozy. Alright. Oh, that was one hell of a ride. I was not happy for that, because that made me want to vomit so badly. I will definitely be putting up a warning in the beginning of this video. Yep, because that was not nice. That was... oh my god. Okay, so if you somehow got to any point of enjoying this video, please, I'm begging at this point. Thumbs up, click it. Click that big old thumbs up, like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Because I will be posting up more Higurashi and Umineko as well soon. So stay tuned for that, and please everybody stay sinful, folks.